Hello everyone, we are Team Canada and our project is in Government RegTech. Our use case is Traffic Ticketing Management System. This project is submitted by Adinei Peter Makinde, Ashwani Tiotia, Sagar Anil Tade and Similolua Kenku. The aim of this project is to devise a business case and build a prototype of a proof of concept. As per literature review and the gap in related work, we have devised our business case as government services using blockchain, a RegTech perspective. This is related to high demand of RegTech as a service to the civilians. The use case we selected for the prototype is Traffic Ticketing Management System. The project objectives are a prototype implementation of driving ticketing system, removal of the traditional processes, manual and paperwork of managing ticketing system by governmental bodies, control use of intermediaries in driving record management department, to encourage the adoption of blockchain used for public service administration, to provide a distributed app to traffic police, civilians and third-party service providers to manage traffic. Let's move on to our technical implementation. It is a web-based peer-to-peer distributed ledger technology application using blockchain. For front-end technologies, we have used HTML to develop a web page, JavaScript and Bootstrap as cascading style sheet, which is CSS, Web3.js as JavaScript library to communicate with Ethereum blockchain, which is Ganesh. To backend technologies, we are using Solidity to write our smart contracts, Web3.js as a JavaScript framework, JSON and RPC protocol to interact with the blockchain Ganesh and Ganesh Ethereum blockchain for testing environment. Moving on to the demo.
This is Ethereum blockchain Ganesh. We can start with looking at accounts. So we have 10 accounts available. Blocks, there are no blocks, just the 0 blocks to start with. Transactions, no transactions, no contracts. We'll start deploying the smart contract now. The smart contract is for compiler version 0.4.24. We have selected the corresponding one here. We'll start compiling it. In the Run tab, we'll select a Web3 provider. Then for the deploy, we need to input the driver names. We have 2 driver names and the names are representative in hexadecimal strings. And pick those values. So looking into the logs, the smart contract has been deployed now, and here we can see the deployed smart contract as well. In the Ganesh, we can see the transactions and the blocks now. So we have block 1 and the transactions. We have a new smart contract now. We'll copy the smart contract address. This address will be using an user interface to communicate with the smart contract. Then using the deployed smart contract, we'll query on few of the values. For one of the user, this is mock user, and the total points for mock user are 12 now. This is the maximum points a user can get. Now we'll be updating the user interface with the smart contract address. This is the user interface, and we need to pass the appropriate parameters. Test user and the mock user we have into our drop down. So we can select test user and would be able to assign one ticket. So we started with total points as 12. Now the points remaining are 11. We can go to the driver's screen and we can check the points for the mock user. Total points remaining 12, and for the test user, total points remaining 11. So we have assigned a 1 point to test user. That's why the points remaining 11. We can go to the third party. Now check points for the test user. Points remaining 11. We'll go back to the co-op screen and we'll keep assigning points to the test user. Maybe we'll start with 3. Points were 11. Now after assigning 3, these remains 8 now. And we can keep assigning and we'll make it 0. Not having driving permissions, driver's points are 0. We'll go to the driver again, test user. The driver points are 0. We'll go to the third party, test user, and no points. We'll switch back to the presentation. There are multiple beneficiaries to the prototype we have implemented. To name few, one is government departments. By automating processes, maintaining transparency of the information, reduced paperwork, reduced intermediaries, and enhance inter-department communication. Others are civilians. People will have their driving records promptly and up to date. So throughput will get increased. Third-party services will be able to give services to the civilians on the basis of their driving details. That's the end of our presentation and the demo. Thank you.